And hello, all. This is Lala Madness, and you've tuned in to another episode of the Fierce Review. You know where to reach me at on all social media platforms at Lala Madness, on Instagram at Lala Madness _official. You can also check out my podcast, which it's available on all podcast platforms: Spotify, Apple, Google Play Store, and pretty much Anchor and everywhere else. And also, you can check out all of my videos on YouTube if you haven't seen them already. And if you want to email me, you can email me at lmfiercereview@gmail.com. And in this video, I'm actually going to be highlighting two females in the music and also filmmaking industry that I'm not sure whether some of you may or may not heard of them, but I'm going to be highlighting Inayah Lamis on the music side and Alyze Elyse on the film side. And I'll first pretty much there are two women pretty much in two male dominated industries. Of course, we know music is mostly male dominated, and also the film industry can be as well. So um I'll start with Inayah Lamis, and that's Inayah, and last name Lamis, for those that are unfamiliar with her. And pretty much she's been singing since she was 2 or 3 years old, and her mother is also a singer, so she started early, and she comes from a musical background already as far as family. And she is from Houston, Texas. So I did just find that out because I was unsure, but that is where she's from. So I guess Houston is winning right now in the female industry. You have Lizzo, you have her, you have Megan Thee Stallion, a couple other people from Houston. So the women are doing their thing down there, and they all have their individual styles. So that's where she's from. She did start out as a jingle writer for commercials and many products that many people have heard of and used. And she's written a lot of the jingles for there. So that's how she was getting her little money in the industry ahead of time. And also, she has done lots of covers for different songs. And the song that actually blew her up overnight on social media, that is, and made her go viral, is her cover of Ella May's "Booed Up." So, and that song is slapping. Let me tell you, like, I still bump it. Like, it's an older one that she has from when Ella May came out with it, but just her spin on it is like so. Like, she really put some stank on it, like some originality. Like, I mean, I like Ella May's "Boot Up." Go ahead, go you. But her remake of "Boot Up," Inayah Lamis's remake of "Boot Up," is everything. Like, I mean, she really put it out there, and it's like, how did you come up with those bars? Like, she got bars for days. Like, she sings, but her style is just so different and so original that it's like, it sounds like it would take 10 people to come up with the song, but she does it herself. So, I want to kudos to her, because everything that she comes out with, like, I'm always sitting and waiting to see what else is she gonna drop next. I've been following her for like maybe a year now. And when she was unsigned initially. Now she's signed. So she said that her and her label actually have more of a partnership, where she has, she's already coming to the table with stuff. It's not like they have to really build her. She already has built herself over the years, and she does have a following on her own. And then now it's more of them being able to do, a little bit of the creative side as far as videos and things of that nature, and studio time and all that good stuff. But now, she's bringing her own stuff to the table. It's not like they have to mold and build her. So, and she also has a lot of compilations that a couple people put together that I saw on YouTube, of all of her works that they went and got off of her Instagram and pretty much put together, and in a, like, maybe a 1 6 minutes, one is 9 minutes. The one that I like, it's my favorite that I actually bump. Like, it's a whole song, but it's a compilation of her different, a lot of her different works. So I'll actually put the link to that down in the description box so you guys can find that. Or you can go and search Inayah Lamis compilation, and they're on YouTube. They're put together there for you. And now she's pretty much coming out with songs left and right. She writes so naturally, like, it's just so naturally. It's like someone is telling the story and then you waiting to hear what's gonna happen next. I mean, it's kind of one of those like, or it's like, and some of her lyrics are like, "What? No, she didn't." Yes, she did, and I couldn't have said it better myself. Kind of those moments. So the lyrics are real, like real, and it's how it flows and how she puts it together, which is kind of unbelievable at times. But she has real talent, like period. She says that every song that she does is from a personal experience, whether that is hers directly as far as hello all, this is no, it didn't. And you're tuning in to another episode of the I'm sorry. Review. And you know where to reach me at on all social media platforms. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. That was my other video that I was editing that kind of just popped up. Sorry about that. Anywho, what a surprising interruption by myself. Okay. So back to Inayah Lamis. Okay, so everything that she does, like I said, is from a personal experience. So she's either gone through it herself and she's telling the story, or it's from someone she personally knows that they've experienced it before. But it's the way that she tells the story. It's how she does it. It's like you having a conversation. I don't know. I can't explain it, but the girl got talent, period. Or the woman. She is grown. Okay. So, like I said, she's constantly been dropping stuff. She's staying hot, so she's not losing her tempo or her speed and how she's dropping things. She's actually dropping them more frequently now as far as whole songs. And so, pretty much a list of her songs that came out, which she just dropped the album actually today. So today is December the 13th on the East Coast. Right now, it's kind of middle of the nightish. So those on the West Coast, it hasn't quite dropped yet as of right now. But by the time most of you see this video, it will have dropped. And it's called Solar, SOLAR. And it's set to drop, like I said now. It's dropped for some of us. And so you can pick it up, stream it, download it, whatever, however it is that you partake in your music. And her songs, though, that are already, there's some that are already out. So Best Thing, which is actually a hit right now. She's like a lyrical genius. Best Thing, I love to death. Real Love, that's a newer one that she just came out with maybe 2 weeks ago or so. And Best Thing, she actually has a video for. Nas, which is NAS, or that's for Niggas Ain't Shit. I'm just gonna tell you that's what the song is. And she has a video for that one as well. Sugar Daddy, which that's about her actual sugar daddy. She got a boo, and that's about, she talking about her man. And some people that get in the entertainment industry, they don't want to tell about their man. About this is her real story. He swept her off her feet. He doing that thing, and she said in an interview I just saw that she did that she would not go back to a young dude for nothing because mature is where it's at. And sometimes that's what it is, So, and the song is hot. Sugar Daddy. My sugar daddy. Anyway, I can't sing, so I'm not about to pretend to do it. All right. But Sugar Daddy is also one that she already has out. And Fairy Tale. Fairy Tale is about an actual event in her life. I won't go into that because that is actually her story to tell, but she actually does a good job of telling it in the song of exactly what's going on. And she also features with a few artists on a couple songs. She usually is solo as far as in her projects, but she's been featured on other people's projects as far as to do work with them. And Levels, New, and Bag, and a couple other songs. Basically, those three, the last three I mentioned, Levels, New, and Bag, is from her album that just came out today, which is Solar. So, I am, like I said, going to put the links for you down there because might as well check them out. So he's got a lot of good videos and also the compilation. And some of them are audio, but I know Sugar Daddy, Booed Up, and the compilation, and NAS, I'll actually put the links for so you can go ahead and check them out and get to know who she is. You can follow her on social media at Inayah Lamis, INAYAH LAMIS, as far as her social media handles, and she has the blue check, so those will be hers. Okay. And once again, love her music. So um, go check it out. You'll see what I'm talking about. Anywho, we're going to move on to the film side of things. Hey, boo. I see you. And we'll talk about tonight Alyze Elyse, who actually is in film. So she's a singer, songwriter, filmmaker, and actress. And her name is, I'll spell it for you because it's a little different, Alyze Elyse. So she's from Greensboro, North Carolina. She is the co-owner of Soul City Films and the owner and executive producer of Alyze Elyse Productions. And I believe she is the first African American filmmaker to garner 25 million streams on Amazon Prime, which I believe now it's more like 50 million streams. That's old reporting. I think I saw on her page where it is about 50 million now. Okay. All right. Sorry. People want to call, but I can't take calls right now. I'll get to y'all in just a second. So, her movies are also on Tubi, YouTube, and other streaming platforms, along with Amazon Prime. And what I like about her is all of her movies are pretty much real. They have a real vibe to them. They usually include characters that you would know in your neighborhood, or that your neighbor, yourself, what's going on in your household. Probably, people that you've grown up with, people that you deal with on a daily basis. And they expose real scenarios, whether it's about the streets, the streets as we know it, or pretty much love, or just random regular scenarios that we come across every day. And they pretty much depict how we really would handle them, really, like situations that people are put in, and things of that nature. So, and she leaves her movies always feeling like it should be a part two, or that it should be a continuation of it, or you sitting there like, dang, that's it, I need a little bit more, or dang, I need that to be a part two because I feel like it should be more to it. But she does always come back around to close up the movie to where you have an actual ending, so it's not like left open where you sitting there like, oh man, what else? But it just gives you a hunger for more as far as her level of filmmaking. So it all makes sense in the end. It just leaves you wanting, a part two, maybe a part three. Got a little trilogy going on. Anyway, as far as the movies that she has wrote, produced, and also starred in, it will be Innocent, which is her first film back in 2008. I'm That Kind of Woman in 2012, which that's a good one. They're all good. They all have totally different storylines, so none of them are like the same movie. Behind Closed Doors from 2013, 24 Hours 2014, House Arrest, which is an animated film, 2016, Flowers, also 2016, Zoo Escape from 2018, and David from 2018. And House Arrest and Zoo Escape are both animated films. Okay, now I'm just gonna throw this little tidbit in here. She usually has a actor by the name of Mark Anthony Graham starring in most of them in some capacity, and he had a major role in I'm That Kind of Woman. He was, one of the main characters. He played the boyfriend of the chick that, that's in there. That's his girlfriend. Anywho, shout out to him because he does very good acting. And ladies, if you check out who that person is or happen to watch any of those films, you'll probably figure out exactly who he is. Wink, wink. Okay, I'm putting y'all on to something. Mark Anthony Graham, honey. Yeah, you're not going to really see too many pictures of him online, but you'll see lots of pictures of him if you watch her films. Just saying. And as far as music, she does have singles that ranked on the Billboard charts, and a lot of her music actually is included in her films. So she does the soundtrack as well. For most of the films, it's her music. You'll hear a couple other artists in there somewhere, but generally it's hers. So you can check them out there. And also the songs that ranked on the Billboard charts is actually Ooh, which came in position 82. Phone Talk, which peaked at 76, and You Got Me Trapped, which peaked at number 3 in 2017. And her social media and website is Alyze Elyse. That's ALYZE and ELYSE. So you can check out her social media and her website as well. That'll let you know pretty much, what she's up to, what's going on. I know she's filming a new film right now about Tracy and Seven, which that she plays the character Tracy in most of the films. And Seven is the guy, which is the main actor. I'm not sure if that's really her husband or, but he's in mostly every movie as well. But they actually are doing the film together on their own because everybody loves this one line that he says, which I just can't. I just can't deal with you when you like this or something like that because she be going off. Like she be going off when he acts up or when, you know what I'm saying, when she felt the need to go off. So, they just have really good chemistry on film together, which all of the actors and actresses do that she actually chooses. And she generally works with the same ones, but she doesn't always have the same ones in the same in every film. So you do get a kind of a mixture and they all don't play the same type of character. So those are the two women that I'll be highlighting as far as from music and from film, which will be Inayah Lamis and also Alyze Elyse. So, like I said, check out their social media. I'll leave whatever links need to be left for you down for you to check them out, or you can search for them on YouTube for Inayah Lamis, and also Alyze Elyse films are on YouTube as well. But most of her stuff is on Amazon and Tubi, which I believe Tubi is free anyway. So, like I said, check them out. Those are the women highlighted in the two male-dominated industries that I'm highlighting myself. Those are my personal choices because I listen to all their music and I also watch all of her films. And, I'm just waiting to see what else is coming out next. I know, like I said, Inayah Lamis's album dropped today, December 13th. And Alyze Elyse is coming out with a new film that she just finished rapping. Or she's actually filming right now, or may just be in the rapping stages of it, because I know she's posting a lot about it on social media, a couple scenes here and there. So, you know who I am, Lala Madness. You can check me out on all social media at Lala Madness. Also, Instagram at Lala Madness _official. You can email me at lmfiercereview@gmail.com. And also check me out on all podcast platforms as well at Lala Madness Fierce Review. And you can like, comment, share, and email me as well if you have any questions or any comments. And I'm out.